The US presidential election race is heating up, with key US polls showing Kamala Harris to have a 1 to 3.5 point lead over Donald Trump. Now, when you ask about the 7 battleground states which could decide who wins the White House, then as per Real Clear Politics, Kamala Harris is leading by 2 points in Michigan, by 1 point in Wisconsin. In Pennsylvania, North Carolina, Georgia, Trump still holds a lead in the range of 0.2 to 2 points. Essentially, Kamala Harris has managed to reverse Trump's lead over President Joe Biden, but a lot could change till the 4th of November. Clearly, there's a lot of enthusiasm around Kamala Harris's candidature. According to NBC News, the Democrat nominee for president has raised nearly $500 million since Joe Biden dropped out of the race. This is much higher than the $91 million that Joe Biden's campaign team had collected to the middle of July. Democrats expect her campaign funding to increase to roughly $600 million by the end of August. The vice president's campaign team had raised $310 million in July alone. By early August, Team Harris had $377 million cash in hand compared to $327 million held by Team Trump. Election donations are crucial for parties for advertising, showcasing their candidates, and also for efforts to draw more US citizens to come out and vote. Now, according to a group called Open Secrets, Biden's campaign committee raised $1.04 billion ahead of the 2020 presidential election, and $1.6 billion if you include funding by outside groups. Former President Barack Obama, who attended 2 major fundraising events to support Biden, has also offered to help Harris. In the 2020 election cycle, Trump had managed to raise close to $775 million. This time, he has far lesser funds and infrastructure in hand. Harris has raised over 60% of her funding from large groups and close to 40% from small donations. Trump, on the other hand, has raised 68% of his funding from large contributions and approximately 31% from small donors. According to Open Secrets Forum, $552 million, or more than half of the $1.04 billion collected by both candidates as of now, has come from the financial, insurance, and real estate sector in the United States, with 52% of the money going towards the Republican Party and Donald Trump, and 46% to Democrats and Kamala Harris.
The last hour. Anything can happen between the bells. But what happens during the last hour is what matters the most. The biggest market swings. A close-up look at what's driving them and how the investors are reacting. Watch the most seasoned market mavens guide you through the most important hour of the trading day. NSE Closing Bell. At these times, only on CNBC-TV18 and CNBC-TV18.com.
For more news and updates, all you need to do is follow CNBC-TV18 on all of our digital platforms.